You have traveled to this sacred mountaintop, seeking answers from the all-knowing wheel of enormous proportions. You may now ask the wheel any one question that torments your very soul. Should you be chosen, your longing for truth will be satisfied, and your life forever changed. There's no shame if you're drawing a blank here. I'll just cook up a random question for you. Wonderful. The great wheel awaits you now. You're on a journey to find enlightenment, but you're confronted with a kooky trivia game instead. Who does that? You're gonna take turns spinning me, and you get points if I land on your slice. Earn 20,000 points, and you'll be able to spin the winner wheel. But not just anyone can spin me. You have to prove yourself first. You have the chance to win points thanks to these two slices. But your odds are better when you have more. So let's earn some by doing a little trivia, starting right now. You know how the Queen of England can just, pow, make someone a knight? I love that. Which of these famous people are knights or dames? Just tap on the ones that fit the prompt. Find the knights and dames, or be royally screwed. Only a few seconds left, so make him count, okay? That's all. But what was yes and what was no? What did you say? I don't believe it. You did something special just now. From me to you. Acquaint yourself with question 2. Which of these birds can get up and fly anytime they want? Also known as birds that like to use me as a toilet. Thanks, birds! Some are worse than others. Sometimes I imagine myself growing hands with fingers on them, so I can tap the correct answers just like you. The clock is winding down on this timed affair. How about some answers, baby? No way! You're no doubt proud with a score like that. A slice it is. And what about the top scoring player, you ask? One just isn't enough. Okay, last question this round. You'll be typing answers for this one. Which birds are mentioned in the 12 Days of Christmas? There are 6 correct answers. Try to type them all in before time runs out. Domestic chickens, anyone? Six of these are a-laying. Typing time is almost over. Here are the irrefutable right answers. You get a bonus if you answered some no one else did. It looks like it's you! Don't stare directly at it, it's like the sun.
Power slice!
I bestow unto thee the power slice. It's the thing that allows you to spin me. And the time for spinning? It's now. So glad you joined me up here with all those slices that can be spun and turned into points. Pick slots on my face to place your slices. But know this, you share the points with everyone who shares a slot with you. The slot with the 2 and the X, that one's worth double. Unless everyone shares it, then it won't end up worth so much, am I right? My face is craving your slices, come on! You're gonna take turns spinning me. And I'm excited, because you're going first. Swipe the wheel on your device to spin. You can also tap real fast, if that's more your thing. A slice that gives you points? Who comes up with this stuff? The power slice. It grows in number until you land on one. You're up. The time to spin me is running out. It's a pot share. It's your time to shine. This is gonna be good. I just know it. Okay, why not? Whew, all that spinning filled up my spin meter, which means it is time for the last spin of the round. The last spin duties fall on your oh-so-small shoulders. Hurry up! I don't want to... It's a pot share! I have the uncontrollable urge to flip over. All this time I was hiding the scoreboard. You need at least 20,000 points to win. So why don't we scrape up some more points, all right? Every round of trivia comes with a cool 2 slices. I'd like to start with question 1. How about you? Which of these were city-states or polis of ancient Greece? The answers that fit are calling to you. They're saying, tap me, I'm correct. That's it, and the answers were... Show me how you did. The sequel to question 1, question 2. You need to answer this question with a number. How many minutes of pining do you have to suffer through during the full length of the film Dr. Zhivago? Use the keypad on your device to enter a number and then tap submit. Get nice and close to the answer if you want to win. I need that number. Please provide one before time's up. So, you answered. And the correct answer? A boom. 2 slices is better than 1. Question 3 is when the power slice comes out to play. You're gonna pair things off based on this prompt. Match the rapper to their acting credit. You'll see 2 columns that you can slide up and down. Tap an item in column A, then tap its match in column B. Time for just a few more matches. Done. So what went with what? Of course. Oh, it's obvious when you see it. You did the best. It's impressive. Could it be another power slice?
Power slice.
The knowledge of the universe is only a few spins away. You climbed a mountain for me? Oh, I'm touched. A slot with arrows will give you points if you're next to it. If you all crowd around it, the pot will be spread thin. Look, I'm gonna spin with or without your slices, so let's go already. The first spinner in this round? Well, that's you, silly. Well, if you don't spin me, I'll just rotate on my own. Hey, that's something. You ready, new spinner? No, I'm so happy. I'm ready for a new spinner. This is gonna be the spin to tell your grandkids about. Ramalama ding dong! You split the pot with anyone on a slice next to this one. Next spinner. I can't. There you go. Those other spins meant nothing to me. Last spin. The last spin is all in your tiny meeple hands. Where will I stop? Even I don't know.
Power Slice.
Oh, wow, it's the power slice. Set the bonus aside, because you've got a winner wheel to spin. Come to my side, little one. You're gonna spin me, and if I land on you, you win. But land on one of the skulls, and we still have a game to play. This could be the very last spin of the game. And with that, I now provide an answer to your most soul-searching question. It's time for one last spin. The spin that will answer everything! And so it was. The answer shines bright like a ray of hope.
Welcome! This is Drawful Animate. If you've always wanted to draw butts that wiggle, this is unfortunately your chance. This is a one-round game. Follow me into the game. Check your device for the title of your animation. It might be pretty weird, like kelp or Audrey Hepburn holding a peppercorn. Draw an animation on your device that fits the title. When you've finished, hit submit. The more players that guess your correct title, the more points you'll get. You've got this, probably. Don't forget you can still join the audience by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code. Halfway through, time for frame 2. Seconds left. It's a perfect time to give up. Animation's complete. Let's see what we've got. Think about what this animation could be titled and write it on your device. Write your little heart out. Voila! Which of these titles do you think inspired this drawing? Let's go! Vote! Let's see what happened. title, or tight a riddle. I don't know. You don't have time to be perfect. Just do your best, or your worst. Behold your collective effort. It's not that hard. Make a choice. All right, let's see how this all shook out. This is so embarrassing for you. I'm so happy. Time to bang out a title. Type something in. What a spread. Yum. Okay, time to vote. Like the man in line behind me at Subway says, just pick one, buddy. Who got duped? That was not something to write home about. Ooh, I like this one. As a friend. Come on, type something. Check these out. Vote now, please. Okay, who got tricked? Woof. Okay, I'm gonna have nightmares about this one. Write something. You need the points. Trust me. These are your choices. Some of them are good. Go ahead and vote before the time runs out. Okay, who picked what? Last animation. I know your fingers are tired, but I promise this is worth it. Type something. A strong showing. Now choose one. Pick something! Okay, who voted for what?
You may bow.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you for your support. For the crown!
Not long ago, on an evening that shan't soon be forgotten, there was a gathering of the world's most ingenious detectives, who, if you can believe it, were also the world's most cunning murderers. They had devised a unique competition where they earned points for solving crimes and points for committing them. Each detective had a stash of 2 murder weapons. Look at the prompt on your device to see the first one you'll draw. But take heed, as a murderer you also have a calling card, a letter from your own name that you must include in your drawings. Do your best to hide the letter as part of the image, like so. If your calling card is too obvious, your fellow detectives may spot it and trace the weapon back to you. Draw 2 weapons and hide your calling card now. By the way, if you've played before, you can turn off tutorials in the settings menu. I promise not to take it personally. You've used half your time. Don't forget, you have 2 drawings to finish.
As you were.
Excellent.
Each detective had brought a loyal accomplice disguised as a party guest. Use your device to give your guest a name. Any ridiculous alias will do, but don't leave any clues to your own identity.
It's done. There you are.
Perfect, and not a moment too soon.
Everyone, your attention please. Please welcome our honorees for the evening, the world's greatest detectives.
Such enthusiasm. Almost a shame you're going to spoil his party.
I'm your host, Lord Tippett. Don't let the monocle fool you. I have perfect vision. Oh, you brought gifts. You can set them down anywhere.
Looks like one of your drawings is out in the open, just as well. These gifts represent every type of weapon you'll see this evening, and no detective draws the same weapon twice.
Oh, and we mustn't forget to welcome your esteemed guests. Wonderful. Now, let's just... Good heavens! A blackout? I'm much too rich for this sort of inconvenience. At least with you all around, we can be sure there won't be any foul play.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. Time to make your move. Choose a guest to murder on your device. Then guess which detective brought them to the ball. Use your knowledge of what your fellow detectives may have written, or simply take a stab in the dark. If you're the first to figure out who brought a guest, your murder is successful, but your weapon will be left behind as evidence. And be quick, the lights could come back on any second.
Bennington, is the chandelier voice activated? Lights on? All better now? Saints be praised! 4 of our guests have been murdered.
I'm handing out points to all my successful murderers. And the longer you get away with it, the more you can earn.
Well, at least we have the world's greatest detectives here to solve these crimes. To the crime board! Aha! We've found the murder weapons. Let's start by focusing on just 2 of these dastardly implements. Thanks to science, we can tell how many awful attempts were made on each guest's life.
And if you brought one of these guests, each of those attempts earns you points.
This is odd. If I didn't know better, I'd say these weapons are the same as some of the gifts you all brought.
Imagine that.
Unfortunately, we really only have time to solve one of these cases.
That means the other murderer will get away, for now.
Examine the evidence and talk through your theories. Choose the case you have the best chance of solving.
My word. Come
Yeah,
now.
interesting.
I see. Yes.
Excellent. We have our case. You there. Since you brought this guest, I'm letting you borrow my lucky magnifying glass. Use your device to move it over the evidence for a closer look. Now, everyone hurry and vote for who murdered this guest.
Interesting.
Come now.
Don't forget you can use the magnifying glass to highlight what you found for your fellow detectives.
Fascinating.
Let's see. Don't waste my time.
You're accusing one of your colleagues? Fess up, detective. Are you innocent or guilty of this crime?
More like cool.
Oh, bad luck. Still, if any of you did vote for the actual guilty party, I'll see to it you're rewarded with points at the end of the night.
And as for our escaped murderer, keep lying low and there will be even more points in your future.
There's one pair of murders left to investigate. Let's not be dead wrong this time around. I wish there was something I could do for those of you who brought these guests.
I'm sure there's something I can do.
All right, activate your brains.
And if you're a murderer, deflect suspicion onto the other case. Your life depends on it, or at least your sterling reputation.
Perhaps.
Aha! Move your feet.
Oh. Yoo-hoo.
Come on! What's this?
Since you brought this guest, you get control of the magnifying glass. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Now all we have to do is actually solve the case.
Well, we can eliminate 2 suspects. Their drawings for this weapon are right in front of us.
Here.
Oh, yes. Well then.
Fascinating.
Come on!
Did I mention that your calling cards aren't necessarily
Donald.
unique? It's possible for 2 murderers to have the same letter, in case that's...
What do you have to say for yourself?
How illogical.
To be fair, you are covered in blood. Must be someone else's. As for the murders we didn't get to, I promise we'll get to it later. Now I think it's time for the... Dash it all!
Time to refill your quiver. Draw 2 more weapons using the prompts on your device. You'll be hiding the same letter, but it may look a bit different than before.
See to it.
Your time's half gone. You should be starting your second drawing.
First rate. Eureka!
Fine.
You'll also need to name another accomplice. Remember, an accomplice that no one tries to murder doesn't do you any good. Give them a name that stands out.
It's done. Oh, yes! Perfect.
Indeed.
Masterfully done.
Did I hear the door? I think we have some newcomers. Please join me in welcoming our new guests. There's still time for me to get a smooch before midnight. Oh, ruddy hell!
Choose another guest and guess who brought them. If you're right, the dark deed will be done.
I can't see a thing. The murderer must have incredible night vision. If someone doesn't get these lights back on, Mother is going to ask all of you to leave. Don't worry, the coats on the bed's a great horn spoon. More murders? This will be in all the gossip pamphlets. I know it. You pick and I'll stand back here supportively.
Let's extrapolate. Let's see. Come on. Shake a leg.
Interesting.
Yes, yes.
If you don't solve this one fast, there won't be time to light the baked Alaska.
Oh. My.
Don't be afraid to collaborate with your
yes,
fellow
yes.
detectives. There's no eye in investigation.
Yoo-hoo.
A hung jury? We can't convict anyone without a majority vote. Get it together and vote next time. My party depends on it. There's one pair of murders left to examine. I've got a brilliant theory about the one on the right, but I'll let you all handle it.
Interesting. Oh. Yoo-hoo. Now.
There.
Aha! Don't waste my time.
We're waiting.
I'm on the edge of my seat. Well, actually, the edge of my rattan sofa.
Oh. Aha! Ooh.
Perhaps.
Let's extrapolate. What's this? Interesting.
If the room is voting to condemn you, now's your last chance to convince them otherwise.
Do you confess?
Preposterous.
You were completely wrong. I suppose there's a first time for everything. A fine evening, give or take a corpse. Now why don't we Curses!
Why not take another stab at it?
This is all my fault. I knew I should have put no homicides on the invitation. Everybody stay calm. There's no use gossiping about who. I was starting to think things were Magna Carta.
Gross.
I did not spend all that money on Jordan almonds for a couple of murderers to kill all my guests. No, sir. What grim portents, like a cloud over a polo pitch.
Aha! My. At once.
Fascinating.
Ahem.
Well then. Yes, yes.
Yoo-hoo.
I think we all know who did this one, right?
Interesting.
By the way, you can use the hurry up button to speed up the timer if your fellow detectives are dragging their feet.
My. Don't dawdle.
Let's have it.
Guilty as charged.
How dare you! I would contact the sheriff, but he didn't invite me to his party, so we're not speaking. Great work solving that case. I'm keeping track of who votes for the guilty party and awarding each of you points when you're right, even when the rest of the group gets it wrong. There's one last pair of murders to investigate. These weapons are deadlier than my legendary wit.
Oh? Kicked. Interesting. Come on.
yes.
What's this?
Come now.
Make haste.
It's my party and I'll break ties if I want to, which I do. I do love to see the pros in action.
Aha!
Well then. Come now.
My. Move your feet. Aha!
A hung jury, and I thought no crime could stump the world's greatest detectives. If we're going to catch the murderer, we'll need a majority vote. Now, whatever you are... Midnight! We've still got a ton of unsolved murders, and I am not going back to prison. Look, just take a guess at all of the remaining cases. I'll give you points if you're right, even if the group votes the other way.
And I'll give murderers extra points for every detective they fool into voting for someone else.
Time is running out. Please, hurry.
Come on. Don't waste my time.
Wonderful execution.
My. Oh. Let's extrapolate. Shake a leg. There. Aha.
Interesting.
Oh, I love to kill.
What a head scratcher. Moving on.
Aha. What's this?
Fascinating.
My. Don't waste my time. Here. Ahem.
Disgusting. I love it.
My. Oh, darling. Ew. Yoo-hoo.
Plot twist. Let's keep them coming.
Aha.
Perhaps.
Oh. Let's see. Move your feet. Yoo-hoo. Come on. And I do it again.
Good. Celebrate later.
My. What's this? Oh, interesting.
Fascinating.
Come on.
Yes, yes. I had to do it.
Bravo.
Oh, yes.
Expertly done.
I see.
What's this?
Yes, yes.
Here. Let's extrapolate. Come on. Let's see.
Yes, yes, let's go.
Here.
Interesting.
Yes, yes.
That one was gruesome.
I see.
Well then, come now.
My. Let's extrapolate. Shake a leg. Come on. Aha. Hello.
Who would have thought? Onward.
Aha. What's this?
We're waiting.
Oh.
Let's
Come
continue.
on. Let's see. Move your feet.
Excellent work, detectives. For the most part. As promised, I've been keeping track of who the best detective is. Let's see who gets the prize.
All well and good, but let's see who the best murderer is. And who brought the most popular accomplices. And our overall winner is...
Congratulations! They say house guests are like fish. They're all murderers.
What am I seeing? Is it so easy? Look on the ceiling. Keep calling to me. No one's immortal. No hands are clean. You
Really looking forward to cardigan weather.
Welcome, potential hires. We're thrilled you've applied for this exciting employment opportunity. If you haven't guessed, I'm the boss around here, but I like to think of myself more as a buddy. A boss buddy. Water? Someone will get that. I can tell you're all great candidates. Unfortunately, there's a whole bunch of you and only one job. It's incredibly stressful. For me! That's why I developed a revolutionary new hiring process. I'm going to interview you all at once and force you to judge each other. Whew, I feel more relaxed already. Deborah, clear my calendar. It's time to get to know our candidates. My first rule of management, always set clear expectations. And I expect us to be best friends. So let's get started. I'm gonna send some icebreaker questions to your device. Answer them any way you want. There are no rules. Except this one rule. You gotta use at least 5 words, okay? If you're no good at chit-chat, you're no good to me. That's my first rule of management.
I'm here to inform you that you've used half your time. Steady time.
All right, now we'll just file your answers. Now that we're all friends, I'm sending my first incisive interview questions to your device. But instead of typing your responses, you'll be using words from your fellow interviewees to answer the questions. Are you loving this as much as I am? Tap any word you see to add it to your response. If you make a mistake, tap the word again to remove it. You can also drag words around to rearrange them. Can't find the right words for what you want to say? Then say something different, I guess. The first rule of management is just make it work already.
Half your time is up. Time's almost up.
Show me what you got. What is the biggest obstacle you've overcome? I know one of these is better than the other, but as a test, why don't you guys choose? Go ahead and vote already.
Roar.
Cool. Using words from 3 different people is worth a bonus. What does family mean to you? And did I mention our board of directors are voting along in the audience? Well, they are. Where are you spiritually/emotionally in life? Tell me, why would you be Employee of the Month? What's your deepest regret? Great work. That's what I'll be saying every day to the one of you who gets the job. Let's see who the front runner is. The biggest number is the best, if you ask me. Anyway, let's try a couple more icebreakers. Okay, same as before. Respond any way you want, just don't skimp on the details. Put some meat on those word bones. Stevens, I want to apologize for those posts I wrote about you on the company portal. You didn't? Oh, you should check them out. They are hilarious.
You should be halfway done now, okay? You should hurry, time's running out.
This is exactly what I hoped each of you would say. Round 2 of questioning. This time, I want to know how you would handle some tough workplace scenarios. Remember, you can use any word you see on your device in your answer. Try grabbing a word. I see you've got someplace to be. Hey, you're halfway through the timer.
it before time runs out.
Oh, I can't wait to see these. Candace did a great job hosting the office happy hour. How do you show your appreciation? Choose your favorite now. This round, good answers net you even more points. You referred someone to the company and it turns out they're a total disaster. What do you do? No votes? Well, that's boring. Next time, use your device to pick your favorite. You spilled your lasagna all over the office's freshly installed carpeting. What's your next step? I see you rated the question for some extra words. Just about any text you see on your device is fair game. If your mom applied to work here, what department would they be good for? Somehow, your idea for work prom gets approved. What's the best theme for the event? I'm not much for reading, but from what I skimmed, you guys did great. Let's see who's in the lead. I'll be sending you a short survey about this interview after we finish up. Feel free to be brutal. I don't read them. Now, how about one last icebreaker? Don't overthink it. Just put down whatever enters your mind. Unless you're thinking about traffic, I become someone I don't like on the road.
Half your time is up.
This counts as your orientation, by the way. Okay, it's the final round, and it appears we're missing something. Your resumes. Probably my fault. I thought they were junk mail. But you know what? I don't need resumes. Just finish the personal statement that's already started on your device. And hey, don't screw it up.
You're about halfway through the timer. Hurry up, you don't want to run out of time.
Don't let me down. Vote on your devices now. In the final round, impressing your peers nets you an even bigger bonus. You got an odd number, so the three of you with the highest scores are going head to head to head. That's all I needed. I wish we had the budget to hire all of you and still pay for my yearly bonus, but we don't. The job goes to... Congratulations, you're our new Chief Strategy Polisher. Welcome to the team. Oh, and Kurt, you're fired.
Oh, come on.